my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com. Thank you for watching my tutorial today, and today we are making this gorgeous little gift box. I made this for a special friend and I can't show you what's inside because I haven't sent it to her yet, obviously, because it's still here. So this is what we're going to make. It's a reinforced gift box. The lid isn't reinforced, but because I've used thick whisper white, it doesn't really need it, and because you've got 2 layers of DSP underneath, it doesn't need it. So let's crack on and make this gorgeous little box. So to make the box, you will need a piece of cardstock, and this is petal pink, and it measures 11.5 by 9 3/4, which is 30 by 26 centimeters. For the lid, you're going to need a piece of thick whisper white cardstock, which measures 8 5/16 by 6 9/16, which is 21.2 by 17.2. For the lid, you're going to need a piece of DSP. This DSP measures 6.5 by 4 3/4, which is 16 by 12 centimeters. Then you need a scrap of petal pink and a scrap of whisper white for the sentiment. So let's score our base and our lid. So let's bring the scoreboard in, and I think I'll have to pull you out. Right, there we go then. Now you can see what I'm up to. So on the long side, we're going to score this at 1 1/8, 1 1/8 by 2 3/8, and we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So 1 1/8, 2 3/8, and that in centimeters is 3 6.5, 3 6.5 on all 4 sides. For the lid, we are going to score that on the long side, and we're going to score that at 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. Nice and easy. And 3/4 of an inch is 2 centimeters. Right, so that's all the scoring done. So let's get rid of the board and start putting our box together. So we'll get the base first. Oh, what have I done with my band folder? So we are going to burnish it on all 4 sides. Now the finished dimensions of this box, let me tell you what they are. Finished dimensions are 6 3/4 by 5, and the depth is 1 1/4. So you could fit a lot of other things. You could fit your handmade cards in this, or jewellery, sweeties, anything really, anything you want. So to do our reinforced box, we cut up here in this corner and then cut up that one. Just going to put with these scissors. And we're going to do a little wedge in here and then we're going to cut off the bottom tab, and then we're going to wedge in here like that, and wedge in here, and opposite side same thing, cut up to the second score line, wedge in, cut off the tab, cut off another wedge from there, and a slight wedge from there. No, that's not straight, is it? Right, then opposite sides, same again. So this is a really easy box to make. I have made lots of these sort of boxes over the past 4 years. So if you're looking for any size boxes that you might want to make, have a little look at all my videos in YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find one perfect for your gift. And should you need any crafting products, just click on the down arrow description bar. It would be great to have you as a customer. I always send out a little thank you gift at the end of every month for Stampin' Up products on Stampin' Up shop. So all those bits can go in the bin. I'm not going to keep any of them. And that's our box made. So what you're left with is, you're left with a box that has got 4 tabs like that, and 4 outer pieces that are all wedged in. And what we're going to do on the outer pieces, I like to use my red line tape for these outer ones. Makes it just easier when you're putting the box down. So that's the 4 tabs, and now on these little tabs I'm going to use my wet glue. Right then, so you just bring the corners up, making them nice and flush and neat and straight, and get your bone folder in and just press that down to try and make sure that that's got a good gluing down. And then the same on the opposite side, flush, and go in with your bone folder and press that down. Same on here. Last one. Right, that's stuck. And then all you need to do now is take your tape off your red line and press that inside. Same in here, press it down with your bone folder. And then you've now got a lovely reinforced box. So that's our base. So now onto the lid. This red line stuff sticks to everything. Fingers a lot. Right, so just do our base. Go round and give that a good, jolly good press down. And because we've used the thick Whisper White, we've got a nice strong lid already. So go round and just go into all of the four corners and cut yourself some tabs. So this is nice and easy. Same here. Get rid of all the bits. And now I'm going to glue down my DSP. Now on this one I used some cardstock underneath the DSP, but I really didn't think it needed it on this because that white just sets those colours off a treat. And this is the Floral Essence designer paper by Stampin' Up. A list of all the products you would see down in the description bar. So let's glue this down onto the lid because it will make it easier to do it now. That's it. So pretty. Reminds me of paintings by Monet. Right then, with your tabs, glue on all four tabs on the outside. There we are. And then we're just going to secure that down like we did to the lid. Nice and flush on the edges. And just get your bone folder and press that in so that that's got a nicely stuck. That's it. Go in with your bone folder again. Oh, it's moved. No, it's all right. Right. Last one. Yeah, last one. So that's brilliant. That's the lid of our box done. So now for the test of time. Does it fit? Of course it does. It's a perfect fit. And I noticed I've got some raggedy edges on the corners, which I don't want. I think that is beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. That's the right way up here. So my only dilemma was what ribbon to use. I've got this. I've got this. And I've got this lace. Polka dot lace. And I've got this silver lace. So, what's the dilemma? Not sure what to use on that. Oh, the white looks nice with the silver. So I don't think the polka dot. Now this white goes nice. Picks out that, doesn't it? Yep, that's for me. That's the one I'm going to use. The white. I hope you agree with me. I bet you're going, no, I like that one. I like that one. It's just personal preference, isn't it? Right, let's stick that back down there. And let's put our ribbon on. We'll cut ourselves a length so that we can tie a bow off. Get my bigger scissors out. Right, so we're going to tie a bow around this. And we're going to have it about here, I think. And we're going to make a bow. Well, we're going to try anyway. That's a bit loose, isn't it? Right, I think the only way to tackle this is to tie it in a knot first. And then tie the bow. There we are. Perfect. Right then, let's cut the tails. And get rid of the bits, and now we're going to stamp our sentiment. So where's our bits for our sentiment? So that's going on there, and then this is the piece for the sentiment, and we're going to stamp it in. I think I'm going to use Rich Raspberry today because that colour is in the box and it shows up nicely, so we're going to use Rich Raspberry. And we need a stamp set, so what are we going to get? Oh, I don't know where I got that from. Ooh. Well, I don't seem to know what stamps that I've used, so let's see if this one will fit. The world needs more of you. Can't find it. Is that it? I don't know. Thanks for being you. We're going to use that. The decision has been made. Let's stick that in the block. Perhaps stick it on straight, that might help. Let's pull you down slightly so that you can see what I'm stamping. You'll have to excuse my head if it's getting in the way. I think that's on there straight. Let's just check that. Huh, upside down. That wouldn't have worked very well, would it? Now it needs cleaning. Right, let's stamp that. The world needs more of you. No, thanks for being you. That's what it says. Right. We'll cut that. And then I will get my trusty triple banner punch, and I'll punch that. And then I will put that on there like that. And that looks a bit too long now, doesn't it? So we're going to need to punch this as well. Going to need to shorten it a bit. Better put that out of the way before it goes in there. Right. Yeah, that looks good. Thanks for being you. Let's glue that down. Right. And then we're going to put that on dimensionals. There we are. Get rid of that rubbish. Right, that can go on here, just there. And then I think we'll get some little jewels, little gems, and we'll just stick them on. Let's have a big one here and put that on here. That's good. Then I'll just put some on the box itself. Like that. So I think that looks good. So let's pack all this rubbish away and pull you out. So that's the two boxes. I think you'll agree that they are really very pretty, and the paper's pretty. This paper, I love these pink roses. So that's all from me for today. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you'd like to see more of my videos, and for all the details click on the down arrow description bar, which is down here in this corner, and that will take you to my website where I will have all the measurements, so don't worry about that, and you can copy them down free of charge. And should you need any crafting supplies, I have my Stampin' Up online shop. So that's all from me for today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. Bye.